Welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. A big thank you for the support you're granting this platform. I have followed this issue of setting up an Ebola facility in Laikipia for some time now. I have been actively involved in its updates. I have actively followed updates from the United States government and our government here in Kenya. From the first day since the news broke, I have been very close to all the involved officials, government officials, all the involved institutions, including ministries, including all NGOs, if they are. I have been so alert. And I can confirm that the Kenyan government is now shifting the first agreement in a move to blind Kenyans to accept the facility. This one I'm sure of and I'm certain. The Kenyan government has changed tune from the earlier information that came out. Kimani Inchugwah, when he was speaking in parliament today, he sought those clarifications, and that is why he actually insisted, so that Kenyans can be convinced that this facility belongs to us, which is not. I'll argue my case and I will convince Kenyans why the isolation center is purely for American citizens. Let nobody shift your attention from it. Let nobody feed you misinformation like what Kimani Inchugwah is doing. Kimani Inchugwah is embarrassing himself. He doesn't understand that we have verified documents from the American government on the same issue. Kenyans, skiza. Wanasiasa wasianze kuwadanganya kwa sababu wameona we are winning this thing. In fact, Kenyans, listen. We are winning this issue if we don't back down. Why? Because it has already caught the attention of the international governments, including outside the United States. It has gotten the attention of the international media. And in one accord, we must reject the new cooked information from the government just to hoodwink you to accept the project to continue. Kimani Inchugwah speaking. Can we listen to him today in the National Assembly?
I want the minister to clarify to us and to the country something again that he has said in this statement, that this isolation center is not being established for foreigners exclusively. The minister has said that we have 2 Kenyan banks with Kenyans, our sons and daughters working in the DRC, some in Uganda. We have 450 of our armed men, our armed officers, who have given their lives to protect our lives in this country and the region, our region of peace. Should any of those 450 of our officers, our sons and daughters in DRC, God forbid, catch the Ebola virus, where shall we take them? Do we take them to America? Do we leave them to die in the Congo forest? Or do we establish isolation centers as any responsible government and administration would do? That as a responsible country, should we or should we not have isolation centers? Because this disease, we can't run away from the fact that it is there, and it is there in our neighborhood, in this region.
Listen, The airbase in Laikipia, there are things you must know. One, it is not being set by Kenyans. The Ebola quarantine facility is not being set by Kenyans. It is being set by professionals from the United States. It is on record and in the public domain that experts and medical personnel from the United States already landed in Laikipia. Those experts are the ones who are being used to set up that facility. And the people who will be operating that facility are only American medical workers. It is clear from Marco Rubio's statement that the isolation facility will only be used to house American nationals who have been exposed to Ebola from Congo and other neighboring countries. It is improper. It is extremely wrong. It is inaccurate for any person to lie to you that that facility is for the Americans and for the Kenyans. Listen, that facility, let nobody lie to you like Kimani Inchugwah is trying to push the narrative that it belongs to the Americans and the Kenyans. If today as a Kenyan, you get exposed to Ebola, you won't be taken to Laikipia. Forget. Americans treat themselves as special beings. We Kenyans, we are shittles. There is no way a monkey, as they call us, can go and share a bed with an American national exposed to Ebola. Forget about it. So, the facts will always remain facts. Even if they bring 100 clarifications, like they're trying to do through Kimani Inchugwah, it remains clear from the statements I read from the United States. America inasema our responsibility is to put Americans first. Our responsibility is by all means possible to block Ebola from getting into contact with the US borders. So ladies and gentlemen, this is a clear and precise message. Let you not be lied. Najua kwa sababu wameona hii kitu imekuwa ngumu. Sasa wameanza kubadilisha maneno. Sasa wanasema hii kitu ni yenu. Hii kitu tawasaidia. Hakuna kitu ya Wakenya Laikipia. Hakuna. Hakuna isolation facility ya Wakenya Laikipia. Forget about it. God bless you. See you in the next episode. Asanteni sana.